Idology is excited to welcome DeAndre Brackensick. We've got to start by rewinding all the way back to season 10.
Can anybody find me somebody to love?
One of the more memorable group performances probably of all Hollywood Weeks ever. And
Thank you.
Did that kind of change your life?
Yeah, it did, and that was the highlight of my whole season last year, you know.
Right.
It was great. We stayed as a group, actually, and did a couple shows here and there, but yeah, that was so much fun.
You did some
Best
shows
people.
with
Yeah.
them? Oh, very cool. Then you get cut. A pretty memorable rejection.
Honestly, of all the people that we have to let go today, I really feel that you have a great chance at being a recording artist right now.
Were you already in planning mode, like, okay, season 11, I'm definitely trying out?
I was off and on. It was just hard to take all at
Right.
once. But I understood I just wasn't ready, and I'm really glad I got cut last year, because I wouldn't be in this place right now if I didn't get cut. I just wasn't ready at all. I did want to wait another year, but I just, it's just too long. It's too long to wait. Why not ride the small hype that I did have and just take it as long as I can?
Did you do anything in between season 10 and your season 11 audition to sort of
I did.
get ready for?
Yeah, I got some voice lessons to work on my breathing. I did like 2 of them. I didn't like them, but I just did some shows like just singing regular music to get my performance level going, because I just wasn't a performer.
The first like 6 or 7 weeks of the season, it was like the Where's DeAndre and Holly show.
Oh my
Because they kept seeing
gosh.
glimpses of you and Holly Kavanaugh here and there. It was like a little bit
Yeah.
of game of Where's Waldo. Like, there he is. Like, why haven't we heard him? What's going on?
They didn't show anything of us. At that point, I was getting scared, because
Right.
you need some type of fan base in the beginning to
Right.
keep you going. I was like, what the heck? I'm getting cut. My solo, I got a standing ovation in Hollywood Week. I sang Georgia. It was really good. I did a lot of good things in Hollywood Week. I just didn't know I didn't show any of it.
And then we get to Vegas rounds, and I've got to say, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, that was,
Highlight of
that's like
season.
hand in the air, crazy watching that from home.
Nigel and Ken gave us a song. We were so confused. Like, how are you gonna look at 2 soul singers, R&B singer, and give us that song? If you ever heard the original track of that song, is so hunky-dory. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, it's a good song, but it doesn't fit us. So we were struggling so bad, because we were told to keep it exactly the same.
Where you going, baby? Wait, sorry.
After a while, Nigel was like, this is not working. So we were like, maybe we should slow it down.
Oh my God, that sounds like night and day.
I'm so glad we got that song after all. That's probably my favorite song I've sung this whole season.
Did you guys know that you were killing it?
We knew, like, after we did the first run-through rehearsal, when it slowed down, we were like, oh, stop. Right after we went straight back, because we were supposed to go to sleep, we went straight back to our rooms, worked on our individual parts, Jessica got her, and I got my woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, we all worked on the stuff, and we just tightened up the harmonies. It was phenomenal.
You guys even had the hairography going on.
We did have my hairography. That's one thing I try to loosen. It just gets in my face. I have to flip it.
I'm still mad that Candace was cut.
I
after
didn't
that round.
understand.
I don't understand
I
it.
did not understand at all.
Candace, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm still mad about that today. I really hope we could come back finale and sing that. That would be amazing. Like, I know we sing with our idols and stuff at the end, but I'd rather just sing that again with Candace and Jessica.
And maybe she'll come back for season 12. She can learn from your...
She is. She
your
told me
journey.
she's coming back, so go ahead, Candace.
We hit the live rounds, and it's interesting to me because I think there was a lot of discussion about all falsetto all the time. In some cases, it's good. Have you sort of figured out in your mind when it's the right thing to do or when it's not?
Like you said, they didn't show anything of me. I did all chest voice. Like Hollywood Week, everything was chest, and it was just the few clips they really showed was a falsetto. And then after Reasons, 3 weeks straight, I just did chest voice, and I got horrible reviews.
I just didn't think it was the right song for you.
I know when to put it on and off, and I did sometimes I cry just to make a statement that I'm coming back. I like it, how I did I like it. That's like where I am. That's where I live, where it's a mix.
Top 13 week, you did Master Blaster. It's probably one of the lesser known songs we heard that night.
Yeah.
And very different vibe than what we'd seen from you, but I love that performance. It was fun, it was funky. Were you at all worried about that particular song choice?
I love reggae. When I get an album, I want to incorporate some reggae into my album, if I get an album, excuse me, not even when. I'm just wishful thinking. That was the first song that came to my mind for Stevie Wonder. I love that song. Just the whole feel of that song is amazing. Like, the music alone you could get off of.
I didn't know half of what you were saying because it's going so fast and furious, but I didn't care. It was more like a mood rather than
it's a feel-good song.
Yeah.
And there's not even anything vocally to it as far as range or anything. It's just one of them feel-good songs.
Endless Love, it seemed like you weren't ever totally on board with the song choice, but I actually didn't think the vocal was bad on it.
It wasn't bad.
I thought maybe your facial expression didn't sell it, or you didn't seem wholly comfortable with it.
I just let people get to me, you know, at first, just waiting for acceptance. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. But like going back and listening to it, it wasn't bad. You know, it was just, it wasn't me fully. So it made me feel uncomfortable, especially like in the suit and stuff. It was just, it was just like the opposite of Dre.
Right.
That was on my fault for not speaking up. And even though it wasn't probably the best song, it was better than the rest of the songs.
It beat the other stuff you were
Exactly,
considering.
because my year was horrible as far as music, you know, because everything was either, the good stuff was either like bump and grind, like R. Kelly, or I'll Make Love to You, it's the stuff I'm not allowed to sing.
Right.
So the stuff I can sing is just inappropriate.
Is it hard at 17 to navigate this process, you know, to be dealing with a lot of different voices trying to steer you in different directions, and like you said, you end up in a suit that doesn't quite feel right, and the mood of the song isn't right, and how much do you grow to a point where you can say, you know, this isn't me?
It took me a while to really just put my foot down, I guess, you know. I think that was my problem, was just trying to please everybody. And it just wasn't pleasing myself, and that's why I wasn't getting the results I wanted.
You also got a Hi Baby that week.
Hi, baby.
When she starts a critique of Hi Baby.
Oh my gosh. I'm like,
Does that send a chill through your spine when you get...
Hey, baby. And put my hair up, I'm done. I know.
I tell you, only the good die.
Only the Good Die Young. To me, that was the one performance of yours where I was like, I don't really know.
No, it wasn't good. I wanted
Lyrically, I mean, were you in tune with what that song is about? Because it just seemed like the way you were performing it and what the song's about seemed to just come from two different planets.
It was two different. I think I overkilled the fun part of it.
If you can't smile when you sing this song, you can't smile.
I really wanted to do another song, but we used for the longest time as a group song. I wanted to turn that song into a reggae song.
Like you said, the following week you came back with Sometimes I Cry.
Exactly. I'm done trying to please folks. Let me just do what I do.
Is that a song you had performed before?
I performed it before, but I really love the song. I connect to it. It's just really something up my alley. This is something I'm going to sell.
Sometimes I cry.
At that point, Jimmy, some of his comments sort of almost seemed to be ruling you out.
He needs more experience.
Did that bug you on those results nights when you got that feedback, like, well, he's not really that good, or, you know, I like it, didn't really work?
I look at that as just as motivation to try to push even harder. So like, even though it didn't come out good, it's still love from Jimmy, and I got much respect from him. Yeah, it just pushed me to be better, because I wanted to prove him wrong. So I kind of did feel like that, but it was still good.
Because what bugged me was before I Like It, before you even opened your mouth to sing, he's like,
I think he's in the bottom three.
you hear that package as it's playing before you go on stage?
I learned to tune it out.
Okay.
I really learned to. Usually the packages before aren't really the nicest from
Right.
Jimmy. Even though they're just still words, words still hurt.
And right before you go on to perform, you're probably just trying to keep in a clear headspace.
You feel really like, even in this love and stuff, you feel really good. Then you hear it and you're like, okay, there goes the happy mode. Now I gotta try to sing something lovey.
To me, I thought I Like It was one of your best. I would put it up there with Master Blaster as your two best songs on the show.
I'm a big DeBarge fan, you know, like falsetto singers, that's right up my alley. So every decade I know falsetto singers. That's who I grew up listening to. That was my influence of my voice. I was kind of scared, especially being first.
Yeah.
And doing a song barely anybody knows. It kind of sucked, but you know, it's nice to introduce new music, because everyone sings the same songs on shows like this. You hear the same things.
And after watching 11 seasons of Idol, I'll tell you, it's refreshing to see something different. It's
because the same songs are repeated on the same list that they give everybody.
Will you use the one save?
Did you think you had a shot at the save at that point, since you'd already gotten the wild card? Did you think, like, my chances of the save are slim, or did you think...
No. I was kind of surprised that I did get in the bottom three, because I did think that was one of my best performances. But once I got to the bottom where to save thing, I knew I wasn't gonna get saved at all. It doesn't seem right, you know. I'd already been saved. This is my second chance. That's my second year, so there's a second chance right there. Then a second chance being in the wild card. You only get a certain amount of second chances. I didn't want it to be a sad moment. It's always a sad moment. Thursdays suck. We all hate Thursdays. That's why I picked Master Blaster. Even though it wasn't vocally there, I just wanted to have something to get the crowd going. I wanted to reminisce on what I have accomplished, not what didn't happen.